Right, so there's a theory that 10,000 hours of deliberate practice will make you a master or world class at anything. This was made largely popular by Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hour rule. Now let's be honest, everybody's different and that theory can kind of be put into question. But whether you believe it or not, there's no denying that consistent practice will make you better at something. So, this got me thinking. I have a trick that I really want to be able to land on the floor consistently, and that trick is triple cork. If you don't know what a triple cork is, it's a backflip off one leg with 3 twists in it. Now it'd be kind of hard to put 10,000 hours into a video format, and it would take way too long for me to compile all that footage and to actually track that. So I'm going to do a slightly different version. A few days ago I set myself the challenge of learning to kickflip on a skateboard in 24 hours. That took over 1,600 attempts for me to land one, and it was the sketchiest in the world. But doing it consistently back to back over a 24-hour period, I did actually achieve my goal. So I figured I may as well just do a smarter, less painful version of that, but in the field that I'm actually in, which is tricking. Now, I'm not exactly breaking new territory and doing a whole new thing, because this has been done before, specifically for tricking, and that was done by my old mate, Sam Cojo. Cojo really struggled with touchdown raise, but then through focused practice, hours of studying, and dedication to this trick, after 1,000 attempts, he reached this goal of landing triple cork out of touchdown raise. Now, Kojo's way better than me at triple cork, because over the years, instead of trying to approach it in a smart manner, I've just hooked it and hoped for the best, which is really not a clever idea. So my goal is to be able to land triple cork consistently by 1,000 attempts. I'm going to track every single attempt, I'm going to study all of the attempts, and by the time I reach 1,000 attempts, I want to be able to land it consistently on the floor. The smartest way for me to approach this is by doing it on trampoline, and then once I'm comfortable and confident, I'm going to move it over to the floor and start drilling it there. But while I start chipping away at this, I'm going to let Kojo explain his thoughts on the 1,000 rep challenge.
It's Mario's sunshine out here. My name's Sam Cojo. I'm the co-founder of Kojo's Trick Lab, which is the leading source of tricking information on the internet, so yeah, check that out. I did the 1,000 rep challenge for touchdown raise because it's a move that I struggled with for a really long time. I spent like 5-6 years trying it, never getting that good at it, hurting my wrists every time I trained it. I just didn't really understand how it worked. After getting some tutorials on it from some of the very best in the world, the only 2 people to do quad cork out of it at the time, then I was able to understand it a lot more. So I thought, what if I set myself the goal of doing it 1,000 times? Because that would just keep me focused on the task. It would mean that I'd have to put in those reps, because before I felt like I'd done thousands of reps and not really got anywhere. The problem was I kept trying the move, practicing it loads, not really getting much better, giving up on it, and then having to come back to it and just repeating that process. Whereas just setting the goal of 1,000 reps and recording my progress all the way through really kept me focused on the task at hand, and it got me way more invested in learning the trick, as I could look back and say, like, 200 reps ago I was way worse at this, and now I've improved, and that kept me going. It motivated me to work all the way through to the end of the 1,000 reps. One of my main goals by the end of the 1,000 reps was to get triple cork out of my touchdown raise, and I managed to get that after about 900 reps. So I definitely recommend this method for anyone struggling with a trick. If it's a trick you've been trying for a while and you just cannot get your head around it, set yourself the goal of doing it 1,000 times, record your progress. Overall, it's a good way to go, in my opinion. One of the main reasons I kept track of this whole process is so that I could share it with the members of the site, to show them that if they're struggling with a trick, then they can get over that using the information on the site and consistently practicing the trick, thinking about it loads, analysing it loads, then they can actually get somewhere with it. I've met a lot of different people that have struggled with touchdown raise for years and years and never been able to get it. I've also met a lot of people who've struggled with other tricks for years and years, and I just thought this would be a really good way to show everyone in that situation that they can overcome it and they can get the trick they want.
Yeah, let's see one.
Yeah.
Hold it, man.
Look at him.
So Cojo was successful in his pursuit, but this marks the beginning of my challenge. Special shout out to Cojo and Cojo's Trick Lab for giving me the idea for doing this. If you want to watch Cojo's touchdown raise 1000 rep challenge, the link's in the description. And if you want to sign up and learn tricks from myself and all of the best trickers in the world, there's over 400 videos on the site for you to learn tricking the best, smartest and easiest way.
The chest.
This is a good thumbnail.
That's sick, man.
I'm trapping myself out.
That's that.
Good. Right, so I've shown you guys a couple of the attempts. When I've completed the 1000 rep challenge, I'll show you guys the footage, and it will be me landing triple cork consistently. I promise you that, even though I can't promise that, but I'm going to promise it anyway, and I'm just going to push myself to the limit. Push it to the limit. Anyway, in other news, I'm going to America tomorrow. Yeah. Super last minute decision. I kind of decided that I wasn't going to go, but then I kind of decided that I should go, so I'm coming. I'm going to Colorado. I'll be there for DMG, so hopefully I'll see you guys there. I'm bringing a bunch of So Piety clothing, so if anyone wants to cop anything, then come chat to man. Yeah, that's that really. Then after Colorado, I'm heading down to LA for a week. I'm going to go and link up with some familiar faces that you guys have asked for, and yeah, you already know what it is. If anyone's trying to link up, take photos in Colorado, in LA, or make videos or do anything, then let me know. Slide in my DMs on Instagram, and yeah, that's that really. Yeah.
Stop saying that.
I can't help it, bro.
Yeah, that's that really.
Yeah.
We love you, gigs.
Yeah, we do love you, gigs. But yeah. So also one more thing. So the other thing was, thank you ever so much to every single person that donated to the charity fundraiser that I did. I'm gonna be making that video and doing those flips in a few days. Donations are now closed. You cannot give any more donations to the charity. I think we raised £140, so that means I've got to do 140 flips for charity. So shouts to you guys for all of your donations, and I appreciate the love on that video. One more time, that's that. If you are interested in the clothing that I'm making, I'm going to be dropping new bits in a few weeks. But if you want to get any of the new bits that are on the site right now, links in the description. I love the shit that I'm making at the moment, so just check it out. Might be for you, might not. Either way, much love. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. And yeah, much love. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.
That's that.